It's just a short video today. I wanted to explain something. This is mostly for Jehovah's Witnesses that are in the organization now. I want you to pay attention. One of the reasons that I wanted to leave the organization when I did, I looked around, I listened to a lot of people, and I watched people. I was never one to do much talking. I loved listening. I loved research. The information is out there if you want to look for it. Years ago, when I left, the internet was just an idea. It wasn't too far off, but it was just an idea. There were no cell phones, home computers, so any kind of research took time and work. So I watched others in the congregation and listened to people. I guess my father was the biggest influence on and motivation, because I wanted to know, how can a man like him be allowed to have a position in a spirit-directed organization? Listening to others talk about family life, work, relationships with other witnesses and those that were not witnesses. I listened to a lot and watched how they treated people. And in our kingdom hall, we had several black families. They were our friends, good people. We had them over for dinner, and this one family had 8 kids. Our neighborhood was in shock when they saw black kids running around our house and through the neighborhood. It was the early 70s, middle 70s, and our neighbors were in shock that we were friends with black people. I didn't see their color. I saw people. They were good people. They were our friends. But for some reason, we couldn't see non-witnesses as people. All non-witnesses were supposed to be bad people. Why? We didn't even get to know them. We just label them. And we're supposed to fear them. They have a potential to harm us. They're bad associations. We have all kinds of things that we call people that are non-witnesses. How can a group of people, Jehovah's Witnesses, be so prejudiced to dislike others before you get to know them? To see if they are good or bad or loving? That's just my cat. You dislike people before you get to know them. Before you even get a chance to know if they're good or bad or loving, or if they live like Christ said. We gave them no option. We just label them, ignore them, shun them. If you're not a Jehovah's Witness, you're no good. How can people decide amongst themselves that they should shun groups of people without finding out what kind of people they are? And I just couldn't belong to a group of people that were just as prejudiced as the KKK. Disliking people just because they're not your race or religion is not Christ-like. It's wrong. There's lots and lots of people in the world that are loving, Christ-like people. And Jehovah's Witnesses give them no chance. They don't take time to get to know them, and they don't care. They treat them badly. They don't want to do anything for them. Look at the videos that you see, people trying to talk to Jehovah's Witnesses coming and going from their conventions and stop and try to ask them questions. Those Jehovah's Witnesses ignore them completely, like they're invisible. That is not Christ-like. Christ did not treat people like that. If you want to make a good impression on the world around you, and you want to to show people how special your religion is, that's not going to work. You can't do that to people. I think it's wrong. Like I say, when I left, I wanted to leave. I saw so many terrible things, so many hypocritical things, unchristlike, unchristian behavior that I just couldn't take it. Look around you. Get to know people before you judge them. Don't judge them on their color or their religion or where they live or how they live. Find out what kind of person they are. Every ex-Jehovah's Witness listening to this knows that what I say is true. Think about it. Have a good day.